Coco my viewers, hello my loves, marhaba habibete. Welcome back to another video. There's a bunch of you that are new here, so welcome. Thank you for being here. Or some of you that have been here but not long enough to know where my intro comes from, what I say at the beginning of my videos. I've just been getting a lot of questions recently, so I thought I'd share it with you guys now. I say coucou mes puces, which means hello my loves in French. Sometimes when I remember, I try to say it in French, English, and Arabic. Because those are the three languages I speak, and those are the languages I do my tutorials in sometimes, or my get ready with me's in sometimes. But I forget I sometimes forget to do all three, and so sometimes I'll just do the one. And so if any of you are wondering what it means, it just means hello my loves in French. It just, to me, French has a very sort of beautiful lyrical sound to it, and there's a warmth that I get out of coucou mes puces that seems closer to my heart, and so that's why I start with that if I don't do all three. Okay, that was a long ramble, but so be it. I'm here to talk to you guys today about my favorite highlighters. Oh my goodness. I filmed 2 videos today, and I keep saying my friend, like instead of sweet friend. I don't know why, but that's just what's happened. My sweet friend Desley asked if I had top recommendations for highlighters, and I promised her a couple weeks ago that I'd film it, and I'm finally getting a chance to do that now. She has an amazing blog that she does all kinds of beauty related things on, and a really beautiful Instagram that she posts both beauty related posts, but sometimes she does sort of like landscapes and all that kind of beautiful stuff. So I will link both of those, her blog and her Instagram, down below. But this video is specifically for Desley, but I hope anyone that is feeling in the sort of glitter mode, yeah, that makes sense, the glitter mode, will enjoy this video as well. Hopefully this is supposed to go up on Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all of you that celebrate. I hope you are having an amazing day, just sort of basking in all that happiness and family time and gratitude. And if this is a tough holiday for you this year, I want to send you guys tons of love, and know that you're loved and thought of, and as corny and cliche as it is, I promise that this too shall pass, and you will just be stronger for it. Anyways, I'm going to just talk about my top 5 favorites. I have a 6th that I've snuck in, but it is a limited edition, so I want to sneak it in as a technicality in case you can still get it, in case you had it, and wanted to pull it out and all that kind of lovely stuff. So I will start with what's on my cheeks today as a highlighter, and that is the Glow powder in the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. So it's, maybe I'll bring you in closer for swatches. Oh, hey, look, there we are. It's this whitish powder over here. So it looks like that. And then it's just, I'm trying to see if, these ones are sort of hard to capture on camera. I'm trying to look into my screen that I use as a viewfinder, and I can't really see it. But this one just gives the most beautiful, iridescent, sort of natural kind of glow to the face. This palette does come with a bronzer as well, like you saw, and it is the bronzer I've used today. I'm obsessed with this palette, and I highly recommend it for both shades. But I really like, initially I was really drawn to the highlighter, and I was going to pick it up just for the highlighter, but both products in here are great. The highlighter is fantastic. Okay, staying in that sort of champagne-y, not even champagne-y, that like white toned highlighter, I love the Mary Luminizer from the Balm. I'm not a huge fan of this packaging. I like their, like, the kind of packaging they usually do is sort of like the pin-up-y style illustrations, but I don't know why this one is not one of my favorites. I can't remember specific prices now, but I will link them down below. So the Mary Luminizer is the like white toned one, and it's really lovely. It's a little bit more yellow than the Charlotte Tilbury one. If you can see, it's swatched on the bottom, but it's an incredibly intense, beautiful highlighter. You might want it, oh my goodness, I can speak, I swear. This one, I find that because of this coloring and my coloring, I can really go to town with it, but if you're a lot fairer than I am, you might want to use a little bit of a gentler hand with it, just because it can look very intense very quickly. Again, because I have another one from the balm that I have to be careful with because it will run too much on my skin. But this one, because of my skin tone, I feel like I can really build it up. And I just really, really love this guy for a nice sort of yellowy highlight. This is the next one that I want to show you, which is the Cindy Luminizer from the Balm. It's their most recent one. They have three. They have the one that I showed you, the Mary Luminizer, the Cindy Luminizer, and I think maybe the Betty Luminizer is the third one, which is like a goldish toned one, which that one, if you have deeper skin tones, would work really well, or if you're fairer, you could use it more like a bronzy, a cheek topper, I find. This one is like a peachy pink color. And I like to use it as a highlighter, so it's on that finger. I will use it as a highlighter, but this one I have to be careful with how much of it I apply. It's that third one, because it can build up to be a little bit too much as a highlighter. So I use sort of a steadier hand with it. But I also find this really beautiful as a blush topper. So if you have a really nice peach or pink blush that's matte, you can add a little bit of this guy on top, and it's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. So that was the third one. The fourth one is from MAC. It is Gold Deposit. I know everybody raves about Soft and Gentle, and I have Soft and Gentle, and I love Soft and Gentle. But I just find that it's too soft and gentle on me. I don't get enough shimmer on my face. If you are really fair, or if you don't want something intense, you want something really soft that'll go with everything, Soft and Gentle is lovely and you'll really enjoy it. I love Gold Deposit though. I use this guy also as an eyeshadow because it's no joke pigment. Hold on, let me show you. So watch. Do you see? Like, that was the most delicate swipe ever, and I got all that pigment. Like I said, will use it as an eyeshadow intensely, or I'll use it very gently on the tops of my cheek on those days when I really want to go all out glitter ball. So yeah, it's that one right there. And of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes, this one has got to be my favorite. The next one that I want to share with you is what I'm wearing as an inner corner and brow bone highlight. And it's this one from Makeup Geek, which is called Shimma Shimma. And this is everything I've wanted a brow bone highlight to be. Like, I've been looking for that color that'll really actually be pigmented, but will blend well and will show up. And this is the guy to beat. They're $5.99 on the Makeup Geek website. They're just absolutely phenomenal and so creamy, so buttery, so smooth. A dream. You can definitely use it on your face as well, but I just really love it the most on my eyes. So it's right there. So pretty. Again, like I said, in my inner corners and under my lash line. I know the glitter is sort of distracting because it's awesome, but that is what I'm using, and I really, really, really love it. I just love it. I have nothing else to say. The one that I want to sneak in as a sixth sort of technicality is this one by Bobbi Brown. It's in Sandstone. If I can still find a Sephora link to it, I will put it down below. If not, check with your local Sephora stores if they still have it. I know Mural in Canada also carries it, but I am obsessed with this guy. This one, you can very quickly make it way too intense, but I sometimes like that really intense look that makes me look like I'm a little bit even sunburnt. I'm just weird like that. So it comes like this, and you can definitely use each one individually for a more sort of precise sort of yellow or brown or whatever highlight. You can even use these as eyeshadows. What I like to do is I'll swipe straight through and I'll end up with that kind of color. It's intense, it's no joke, but I really like it. It's right there. I like it. I like that sunburnt look sometimes. I'll use it a little bit more gently if I want something just a little bit gray tone. Sandstone is a very fitting name. It reminds me of Sandstone a lot. But yeah, those are my favorite sort of shimmery highlighters. I hope this was helpful, that you picked up maybe some recommendations, or you remembered some things in your collection that you haven't used in a while and you can break them back out again. As always, when I leave my recommendations, I love hearing recommendations from you guys. Let me know what highlighters you love. I think my highlighter collection is probably my smallest collection. It's like the thing I have the least of. But I always love hearing your recommendations, so if you can recommend anything, I would really, really appreciate that as well. 3 points of positivity. So my first one is a sort of random one, and I don't know why it's making me so happy, but I wanted to share it anyways. Judy and Benji from It's Judy's Life. It's the only daily vlog I watch, and they just have the most adorable little girls. I'll link their channel down below, but I've been watching their daily vlogs for probably a year now, almost since I started YouTube, and they do this thing in December, and they call it Dance-cember. And they raise money for charity, and this year they're raising it for a local charity in Seattle that is aiming to fight human trafficking. And they set a goal for themselves to get to $100,000 this month in donations, and there was actually going to be a corporate donor that was going to match dollar for dollar whatever they raised, so that was up to $200,000 that they could raise for this charity. They hit that milestone, and I remember I got really emotional. They did like a 24-hour live broadcast, and I got really emotional when they reached that milestone. And I think, like, thinking back about it as to why it made me so happy, it just, with all the negativity just in the world and on social media and whatever, you sometimes forget the beauty and the power for good that people in general can have. And so it was just such a heartwarming moment where I was like, there's beauty and there's positivity and there's this amazing platform that you can really do a world of good with. And I don't know, it just made me incredibly, incredibly happy. They do continue on with Dance-cember till the end of the month, so the end of December. So I will link their sort of website down below where you can donate in case you're interested in donating to the cause. But it was just such a beautiful, heartwarming moment, and I definitely wanted to share that with you. My second point of positivity is not as deep at all. We went to Nando's for dinner the other day, and you're gonna say, Sarah, why again do you choose a favorite restaurant that is based on, oh my goodness, I can speak, I swear to God. I like start these intense stories and then I get lost halfway through. But basically my favorite restaurant back home, as well as Nando's here, are restaurants that specialize in making like rotisserie chicken, and I don't eat chicken, like I don't eat meat, right? So you would think that like you are strange in picking this as your favorite restaurant, but they make a mean veggie wrap like nobody's business, and their fries are awesome. Anyways, we went there for dinner last night, and we got free vouchers for in the new year you can get like a free meal. So what is better than a free meal at your favorite restaurant? I don't know, but I'm getting excited for that. And my third point of positivity is a trick that I decided. I've been hating how busy the underground has been. It's maddening. And I found a trick though, and now instead of feeling like really stressed out and really upset every time I step into a very busy like shuttle car, rail car, whatever, I have been listening to the One Direction soundtrack CD on like very, very, very high, and it just like I can tune the whole world out, and I'm like sitting there dancing and people are looking at me, but it just makes me happy. I have to have one headphone out when I'm like exiting and entering the station so that I don't run into anyone or fall over, but when I'm safely on the train I can pop them both in and just like zone out. So yeah, that's what's making me smile today. Again, I want to wish everyone that celebrates Christmas an incredibly beautiful day, and for all of you that don't, hopefully you have the day off and you still get to be with family and friends. And thank you guys so much for always being here and for chatting with me and giving us all sort of an outlet to hang out and have fun. And that is it. I'm gonna leave you, but not without reminding you first that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys!